Hey guys, this is Eve with Scrapbooking with Me, and I had a request from someone, and I'm sorry I do not remember who it was. I read every comment and I try to respond, but sometimes I get overwhelmed and I can't respond to everyone, but I try, if nothing else, just to say thanks. I try to respond, but I can't remember who requested this. It was a couple of days ago. But she was wondering if I could show her how to make a treat bag place card holder for her fall table. I think it was her fall table. But either way, you could use this for fall, and then you could make it out of different paper and use it for Christmas. And excuse my fingers, I have been dyeing paper all day today. I'm working in my art journal, my traveler's notebook, and then I have been doing some dyeing of some other papers because I'm making another traveler's notebook shortly. So I have been dyeing papers today, so I've got ink all over me. I've even got it on my shirt and my pants. So hey, when I dye paper, I get in it. Alright, you're going to need a piece of paper that is 6 by 6. She specifically wanted it made out of 6 by 6. I guess that's because she might have an abundance of 6 by 6 paper like I do. You're going to put it on the diagonal. Now, if you don't have a scoreboard that you can score diagonally like I don't, all I did was I took my marker and went down that 6-inch so that I could see that black line. And then I just put my points on that black line and I score from point to point. That's all I do. Because I don't have a diagonal scoreboard either. But that makes it very, very simple. No, that's not all the scoring you're going to do. I started to say that's all the scoring you're going to do, but it is not. We're actually going to do more scoring. Now you're just going to fold that like that. Fold that. I can't talk today. You're going to fold that like that. I have probably breathed in too much dyes and inks and things where I've been dyeing paper. So you're going to put it on you're going to put the folded side over here. And then you're going to score at 1/2 inch all the way down, right there. And I just kind of start and just score it down. And then I flip it over and I do the other side because it's a little bit hard to get through both the thicknesses of the paper. So I just, put it over and score it again. Then you're going to bring it up top and put your line right up top. Let me bring this down a little bit so you can see everything. Get it lined right up there, and you're going to score at 2 3/4 all the way down, and then you're going to flip it over to the other end and you're going to score at 2 3/4. Now let me make sure I can see my score line. I'm going to go over that a couple of times just so I can see my score line. Alright, that is all the scoring that you're going to need to do. So we can put our scoreboard away and open this back up, and then where you have those side lines right there, you just want to fold that over. Fold this over. And some of you may have already seen this. I saw it on Pinterest. It didn't have any instructions with it, so I just kind of sit down and did like I normally do. Just played around with it a little bit and figured out how to put it together. So you're going to put it together just like that. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue right under here. Just like that. Just make sure that those score lines come together right there. And then you're going to fold in that center, on that center score line. And I just kind of fold it up and play around with it a little bit, and then just burnish it. And then those other score lines that you put in there, you're going to fold those back. So you had those 3 score lines there, and you're just going to fold them back and forth. This thing comes together so easy. Alright, so you have this on the bottom, as you can see. See that little, like a little W there? That's what's gonna make it stand up. Now we need to punch a hole right up here in the top. And what have I done with my crocodile? had to go find my crocodile. Just need to put those 2 points together and then come down just a little ways. I'm using the small side of my crocodile. Come down about 1/4 of an inch from that point and just make a little hole. Now, if you have a directional paper like I do, then on one side, your pumpkins or whatever is on yours is going to be upside down. But we're going to cover most of that up in a little bit, so it's no worries. All right, I'm going to cut a piece of ribbon. And I'm just using some brown ribbon. And I'm going to pull it through that hole. So tie a knot and then tie your bow, and let's hope that I can get this bow straight. Oh, that's not so bad. Not so bad. That's not so bad. And you could use a larger ribbon if you wanted to. I'm just using this thin ribbon. It's the only one I had that's kind of in the colors that's in this. And you can kind of manipulate your ribbon around like you want to. You know, you can tie a bow much better than me. I am bow tying challenged. That's what it is. I'm telling you. I have a hard time with bows. They give me a hard time. Alright, so we're going to cut that off. Now, this, you do need to make this out of a double-sided paper, because if you don't, you're going to have a white portion in there, and you don't want that. Okay, now what I have done is this is what you can use for your place cards. And I am not going to write on mine right now because I don't really know who's coming over yet. Now, I cut these a little bit large. You could always cut them a little bit smaller if you wanted to. But let me show you what I cut them out of. I used the Nested Stitched Eyelet Oval. These are new to me. They may have been around forever and a day, but they're new to me, and they are so cute. I want you to look at this. They've got the stitches, and then they've got the scallop, and they've also got the little eyelet. That is absolutely gorgeous. Now, like I said, I could have used this one. That would have probably been a lot better, but I don't mind it being a little bit big on there. So we're going to put that down right there. And that also is going to give us more room in this little pocket. So you have some little pockets right here on either side. So we're going to put that down right there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom. I'm not going to put glue up at the top, because that is going to be, we're not going to need to glue that. See if we can get it straight there. And then I'm just going to tack a little bit of glue here on the sides, just so that won't pick up if somebody grabs a hold of it there. So see, we can put our little place card right there. Then I also went ahead and cut, or I didn't cut these, I got these out of the little sticker pack. This is the chipboard accent stickers from the Hello Fall that we had last year. And I still had some of those, so I looked around to see what I could find. And I had these little stickers, and I thought that was cute. You still have room to put the person's name there, but you could put that little cup on there. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Now you say, well, you don't have a bow on that side, so, you know, we'll just make a bow for that side. I think we will. I've still got to get my friend over here and let her do the bows with that, the fork. She does wonderful looking bows, and all she uses is a kitchen fork. So I've got to get her over here. I've made one, I think, and it turned out great, and now I can't remember how I did it. So we're going to put that down right there. Just going to put some glue behind it and glue that down. Okay, we've got that little bow on. And now I'm going to put another one of these over here. This way you can put the same name on both sides, and if there's someone sitting on the other side of the table that maybe they don't know that person or haven't met that person yet, they'll be able to see that name right there in front of them. Oops. Come back down there. Right, and then on this one, what are we going to put on this one? I was going to put a pumpkin, but that's too much. Oh, I know. Let's put this white pumpkin. That'll be cute. So we can put a little white pumpkin right there. And that is it. Now, let me get a little bit of something to put down in there. Okay, I've got these little Hershey's chocolates. You know I have to have my Hershey's chocolates. And they fit right in there. Look at that. Cute. So you could put chocolates on one side, maybe a tea bag or something on the other side so they could have their tea if they wanted to, or put a little gift card on one side if you have, you know, somebody that you want to give a gift card to, something like that. So there's lots of possibilities for these, but you can go ahead and put the name right there, put these at each person's place sitting, and there you've got your place card holders and your little treat bag. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And as always, click that little bell so that you'll be notified each time that we put up a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.